Hey, everybody. I got such great questions about the upcoming mystery school class, Divine Feminine Awakening, that I wanted to answer those for you. So, first off, who is it for? It is for anyone, woman, any woman, anyone who identifies as a woman who wants to deepen her spiritual practice and create more balance in her own energy field. So, what it's really about is foundational practices that are going to unlock the harmonious energy patterns in your life. What does that even mean? That means you have certain energy pathways in your body that the reason you have chakras is because three different energy channels cross at certain points. Well, if those are blocked or malfunctioning or out of, balance, then you're not going to have functional radiance and vitality and all these things in your life that you can have. it's They're innate to all of us. As small children, we have flow and vitality and curiosity and ease, and that's available when you access it. Number two, so you don't need any sort of prior knowledge. If you have prior knowledge, awesome. Sometimes that can also get in the way because we have preconceived ideas about things. Um, The next one is, what's the week like? What's our weekly schedule? Well, it depends on the tier that you join. So for tier one, you get audio recordings 3 times a week of practices that you can weave into your life. They're short enough for you to do. Everyone has 5 to 10 minutes we waste on something, right? To rebalance yourself. Some of these are ancient breath practices. I'm not talking about something that was made up 10 years ago. These are ancient. You'll be initiated into a practice to clear and rebalance your aura so that you manifest faster. You can hear my Chicago roots manifest. um, you'll be shown a practice that's super grounding, because one of the biggest problems in the spiritual community is that people are trying to create their lives, but they're not grounded enough. And so, if you want to have intuitive abilities or the power to manifest quickly, it comes from having a strong root. So, I will help you do that. Um, then there are practices to help you prevent you from taking on other people's energies. So things like this and one of my favorite practices I'm super excited to share with you. Um, Practices like this that you can do and practice so you develop a habit of having what's called a sadhana, and that's a daily routine for yourself. And I'm not talking about like morning routine that takes you hours. I'm talking about a spiritual practice, because if you think about it, your mind is going out like this for almost all your waking hours. But we're going to take some of that time to direct it inward so that you can have that spiritual growth and blossoming that will benefit your relationships and your mental health and your physical body and your breathing and your longevity and all these different things. Oh, also, there's going to be an amazing longevity practice. Speaking of longevity. Okay. So, 3 times a week, you'll receive these kinds of practices. At the end of the second week, because by then your body will have some preparation time, you'll receive an initiation in this aura practice. Not giving it right away, because we need to clean some of the energetic stuff out first, kind of like a garden hose. You're shooting water through it Maybe it hasn't been run through for a while. So there's some buildup of mineralization or something. So we're going to clean that out. Then you can hold more energy. And over time, as you do this practice, clearing your aura and clearing your aura, you're going to see that manifestation happens a lot more effortlessly. So I'm super excited for you to tell me all the things that change because of that. So if you're in the second or third tier during this time, you will also be receiving energetic work during the week, 3 days a week. I'm going to work on one of your chakras, the one that I see is the most imbalanced on that particular day. And you can also let me know your intention. So if you have a specific intention, I will work with that intention too, to work with the chakra that most supports that. In addition to that, those two tiers also have private sessions. This is where we look at your soul's guidance for your next steps or get clarity on what's really going on, or you can simply rest deeply as I work on your energy field. So we'll decide that as we go. Now, the next question I get is there any like Q&A type stuff? And the answer is yes. For those two tiers, there's a Telegram group. And you can ask your questions as you go through the practices to get those answered. In addition, for everybody, there's a closing circle. Again, if you have questions that you're still wondering about, or you'd like some refinement or personal direction moving forward, you'll get that there so that you establish a comfortable practice that you can use to keep progressing energetically in your life, to allow that to support your health, your mental well-being, your groundedness, your manifestation, all these different things that are fundamental to a joyful life. What makes this practice so different and this course really different is because these practices that you'll learn have been passed down. Oftentimes they were held in secrecy because they didn't want, the invading cultures to come in and take over, or they didn't want people of a lower consciousness to come in and alter the practices or claim them for to gain power over people. Like with one of the techniques, I had to like do a little oath. We didn't have to do that, but we did have to say, I will only use this practice for good. Why? Because you need a level of integrity to hold that much power. And I trust that if you're watching to this point in the video, your soul brought you here to learn these things because you're ready for this next step in your evolution. There's a lot of noise right now. There's a lot of beautiful evolution on the planet, and we need foundational things to help us step up to the next level. It's kind of like being in college or grad school, with all this coming at us, we need to hold the light, and we get to hold the light even more. So I'm super excited to share this with you. If I didn't answer any of the questions that you have remaining, feel free to post them below and I'll answer those to the best of my abilities. All right. Big love to you. I'm so excited about this adventure. It's truly something that I was called to do in 2020. And I'm like, wait, sure, I'm ready yet. And now is the time. And it's one of the things I'm most excited about sharing with you. Okay, that's it for now. It's at clarityspace.com. FAQs.org/divine/the divine dash feminine. I'll just post the link below. You'll get it and it'll be easier for you. Okay. Aloha.